I admit I am not a Buffalo Bills fan, nor am I a Houston Texans fan, but I do enjoy moments like this. Score is tied, fourth quarter, 2 seconds left on the clock, and Kailua boy Kaimi Fairbairn, kicker with the Texans, is lining up for a 59-yard attempt. Check this out.
Snap, placement, sweeps the leg, Fairbairn! It's good! Clutch City! Houston gets the W! 23-20 the final. They knock off the Bills at the buzzer.
Isn't that just incredible, brother? How did that make you feel?
Well, you know,
I know that's not your team, but
I mean, you know, anybody. I mean, just because he's local boy.
Yes.
I want to claim him and say he in Kailua High School, but he never. He in Punoho. That's okay.
But he grew up in the 967 True 4. You know what I mean? But I just thought that was amazing, and I wanted to share because, you know, anytime we got Hawaii locals doing good out there in the world, we got to celebrate them. Yeah.
Absolutely, and everybody was talking about that one, man. That was so, like nail biter.
That was
awesome.
a clinch.
Oh, by the way, my Chiefs are winning right now, halftime.
Right. Thank you, Taylor Swift.
Against
All right.
the other team that they're playing. I have no idea. Those Saints. They're playing the Saints. Thank you to our producer.
You know nothing, I tell you. Hey, social media has once again proven its power to make change, even when it's something as trivial as a cake. For weeks, TikTokers have been up in arms about the Whole Foods berry Chantilly cake slice. Originally presented with fresh berries and cream as an inside layer and as a topper, the cake was recently changed to what one person showed was a single slice stuffed with compote, with fruit on the side, and the user said she bit into it, and she said it tasted like a raspberry jam flavored cleaning product.
Ooh.
Yeah, big difference, yeah, from the picture.
That is, yeah. I mean, because, you know, like, I'm wondering, because the Japanese desserts, you know, like Kulu Kulu Bakery, they have all the berries in the middle. That's what it kind of looked like, but that looks like they was trying to go cheap.
Exactly. And the crazy thing about it is that when I did go on the Whole Foods website, that's actually like their lead baked good. That's their number one cake. That's the cake that leads everything off on and the fact that it was presented like that was, you know, kind of crazy.
Especially if you can be, you know, when you go to Whole Foods, they call it whole paycheck, you know, they call it for a reason. I mean, you can spend all of that bucks and it's like fruit on the side. Come on.
Right. Well, Whole Foods noticed the backlash and just announced that it was reversing the changes and the cake slices would return to its previous version.
Yeah.
It pays to grumble.
Power of the people. You know, hardly anybody gonna vote this year, but if they mess up our cake, brah.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yeah. Now, this year we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the world's best-selling puzzle game, the Rubik's Cube. Originally invented by Erno Rubik, I practiced that, a Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture, which means I still probably got it wrong. As of the beginning of this year, about 500 million cubes have been sold. Wow. Now, in celebration of its 50th, a number of Rubik's Cubes are coming out. There's a retro version with muted colors. There's even a magnetic speed cube. The magnetic connections are for smoother, cleaner turning, and that's Janice, our videographer. She's rocking it right there. But there's one cube that you can actually own. It's a Guinness World Record holder. Is a functional cube and is going for just over $5,000. Take a look at this. Do you see that? A Japanese toy maker, Mega House, has created the world's record smallest Rubik's Cube. Each face of the cube measures about 5 millimeters across as opposed to the standard 3-inch. And it's actually priced at 777 yen, what? Which is about 5,300 US dollars. And so you can own it, you can buy it.
Yeah.
You want to own that?
No, I'll pass. But that is pretty cool. I didn't realize I'm older than the Rubik's Cube. It now makes me miserable. I'll be depressed for the rest of the show.
I know, I looked at that, I thought to myself, you know how people always have the stories of kids getting Legos stuck in their nose? Imagine that. A $5,300 thing getting stuck in your baby's nose. You know what I mean?
Oh, somebody gonna get punished. Yeah, where the Junior boy, what a toy win? What a Rubik's Cube win?
In my nose.
Yeah. $5,300 for that?
That's right.
Me, you know the Rubik's Cube, like back in the day, because, you know, like Janice, them, they can get them, you know?
They know all
line them up.
yes.
Me, I just pop them all out and I
I never did that. That's terrible.
You
I
liar.
scrape off the stickers. Scrape off the stickers and stick them someplace else. That's how I won.
We're using our brain to do that too. Now, we want you to use your brain right now because it is time for a You So Aka My Answer. But let's get you to the question first. Of course, it's